Hey guys, it's Lowen again for Apotheosis. We're back again with it's the army that I've been loving a lot lately. It's just been so great in Legends for me. The Queen with the Unicorn Giant Arrow and action figure, just because she just is her own little army basically, right? She has the Pekastine fur from the Siege Barracks, the Wizards with her, she has the action figure, she has the Unicorn, the healer backup, as well as the self-healing from the action figure, or if you use the healing puppet, it would have self-healing as well. You can use it for invis bases. Invis bases are super simple, and it's really this army just kinda brainless to me in a way, right? Like I don't really have to think when using this army, which makes it nice to finishing off the rest of the legend season. But also it's still fun to use at the same time because you just demolish a base. You just demolish every single base and it's so nice. But anyways, let's get into the video and hope you guys enjoy. Alright, this base. Double multi-inferno tower is right in this core. Where's sweepers? Sweepers pointing both ways. Okay. Just want to find the easiest way to get here. Usually the queen side is not baited. So if we just come in from right here, we have to probably take out this and probably this. So two rock moves for each of these. RC here. Now push us in. Okay. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And we'll do 6 for this invis. We gotta use 3 because of Tesla to pop up. I mean, we don't get it because they're too slow. That's fine. That should be good because we should still push the correct direction. Okay, perfect. That was just for safety in case she wanted to go that way. I'm gonna let her get onto this ricochet and then redirect. So she's further left, basically. Oh, never mind, never mind, never mind. Oh, well. Spear Fox, Spear Fox, Spear Fox. Get back in there. Okay, now we're just not going to panic. We're just going to keep pushing forward. 7-3 for these invis. Alright, Spear Fox still in there. And now we can just Earthquake right through this entire center. And pop the NATO, haste, and hope there's no NATO. We'll do 7. And then we'll do 3. And she pushes in through this core. I want her to get the Inferno Towers. Man, she's not getting that Inferno Tower. She's getting this Ice Golem. No. No, she's going to go for this Town Hall, isn't she? We have one more invis left. CC will go down, so we'll save the last invis for the Minion Prince. And where can we send? Honestly, it's Queen into the Town Hall. That's what it is. We'll Baby Dragon back through here. Dragons behind the sweepers. Delay the Queen. We're sending the Ice Hound in. Baby Dragon help funnel. Where can we giant arrow is gonna be the question. If we can hit this air defense and get those firecrackers in there, we can poison the Minion Prince and we can poison that firecracker combo. That'll help out. We'll have the cookies come on through. We'll have a headhunter help out. We'll pop the warden ability through this rage tower section. The queen, we didn't drop her in this spot over here because we want to get a good giant arrow spot. And these cookies, are they going to one-shot the town hall for us? I mean, the P.E.K.K.A.s might. Will Baby Dragon help take out this Inferno Tower so our fire mites get more value? And there we go, the base. The base is gone. Now that queen placement, that's not typically where I usually place the king. You know, I place the king right up here with the siege barracks, but I place the queen here to go for the air defense and help funnel off this corner to make it easier. We'll pop the Minion Prince ability because he's about to die. To make it easier, we popped his ability because he's about to die. But yeah, that was an unideal RC charge, unideal on quite a bit. We weren't really as focused as we need to be. We're gonna lock in for the rest of these. We're just gonna lock in and we're gonna be chilling. That's what we're gonna be doing, but not too bad. All right, firecrackers next to town. Okay, double multi inferno towers right here. So if we just literally RC charge in from 6, I like 12 better because 2 multi archer towers, and get into that core, we're set. Yeah, because this is all mostly ground damage. Okay, so we'll go right for this. What is this thing called? A mortar? And we'll do 6 as first invis because there's not enough damage here. Yeah, the Spirit Fox gonna come in. World Champion's looking good. If she goes right, we're gonna have to take out this. No, she's going left. Okay, we're gonna do 6 this invis because Spirit Fox is further back, so Scatter's not gonna hit us too hard. Those cookies really made that funnel for us. Golly. Alright, we're gonna do 6 again because there's not enough damage here. Okay, we'll take out this mortar to help path our RC. There's a furnace in there already. Okay, 7. We'll poison. Then we'll 3. And we'll just invis redirect right here. That should push her into this core, right? We're doing 6 just because. Alright, we gotta do 3 because she moved. Okay, see if we can pull away these ice golems. We have to invis over the ice golem so we don't actually pull our RC out. Because that would be tragic if so. Absolutely tragic. I'm gonna pop the haste and she's about to get moving. We still have 2 invis left. Help us get through this core. She's going for the town hall, isn't she? Yeah, we missed all the infernos. That's crazy. And then she got stuck on ice golem. Alright, siege breaks go left. We'll send the dragons into this town hall. Alright. We'll send in the ice hound as well. Should have sent that a little bit sooner. Baby dragon help funnel. Once this ice hound pops, we'll pop the rocket loons on for this multi-gear. Oh, never mind. We'll giant arrow out this air defense and help out. We'll warn ability just to help out. We're trying to hit that sweeper too, but we missed it. We missed that air defense as well. But we can just clean up around this left side. We'll send baby dragons in for that inferno. Minion Prince will pop his ability through this right side. This is a little bit chaotic, I'm not even gonna lie. Definitely a little bit chaotic. Can this dragon take out that inferno is a question. I don't know, we'll send a baby dragon in for it. Because it's kind of countering our fire mice, because we really messed up the RC charge. Alright, we'll send another baby dragon in for it. It's sending into both. We can get this one down with baby dragon, perfect. And these Pekkas will take on that one, okay, good. We start the minion prince and the dragons on this right side. We'll let baby dragon pull the poison tower. It would have been perfect if it did. Alright, so the fire mice can help out over here. Where can we archer? Oh, we can, if we can take out this this royal ghost camp, that would definitely help out. And those firecrackers really messed us up in that core. So I think we have to think about core firecrackers now because they're a bit annoying. They're very, very annoying actually. Minion Prince will take out that multi inferno, and we'll get these ghosts to help take out this outside. It's just these 4 buildings left in front of us. All right, nice. So this will 3-star. But man, my RC charge, that was rough. I'm struggling. I gotta lock in. I gotta lock in. Alright, this base. 3 multi-inferno towers right in this course. How do we get in there is going to be the easiest way. The queen side is usually not bad. Royal champion does have the giga bomb. So I like this queen side just pushing right in through. Firecrackers next to town hall. We'll just let the siege barracks and the queen or the dragons go that way. I'll decide depending on if we get this one down. This inferno right there. But RC, she's going to push on through. We're going to do 6 as first invis because there's not enough damage here. But we're going to have to make sure we invis these storages because otherwise the Spear Fox can be back there. And we don't want that. Okay, Spear Fox, what are you doing, Spear Fox? I should have did 7 and 3. I should have. Because I didn't realize the Spear Fox was going to path that way. That was a very, very strange pathing that I've never really seen before. Walking around the storage like that is strange. We're doing 7. We're going to Earthquake in front of us. And then we're going to do 3. I think she's going to go for this Expo next. Spear Fox, don't get hit, please. Okay. And please do not go for the Ricochet. She does it. Okay, perfect. Now we can haste. Because now she's in this core. We'll invis over at 3. We'll get into the fire sprint. She's probably going to go for this. Yeah, she's going to go for that crusher. We'll do 7. She is going to get this. We'll send the queen around this right side. That'll be perfect for us because we'll be able to not have worry about the fire mites going into a multi-inferno tower. And we'll just do 7. And if she gets to the mono and the multi-year too, that's crazy work. And we'll do 3. We'll take out both of them, it looks like. Can we get the scatter? Oh, she's going out here still? I'm going to do 6 then. Alright, so siege barracks around this right side. Giant arrow out. It's just this last air defense, to be honest. We'll just giant arrow out, and we'll spawn the firecrackers. They're going to be annoying, but I'll just deal with them now. And this hound, we're going to angle over this town hall. But we're going to wait. Alright, and then we'll baby dragon help funnel. Baby dragon help funnel. Is there a furnace in there? There's not going to be a furnace in there, is there? We're just going to poison them. And we'll look at the ice sound freeze town hall and the heroes. That is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And the cookies are going to spawn some of these other guys. The royal ghost. Yeah, we'll use our rock loons to help push our dragons into the base. We'll warn ability as well, just to help heal up and keep invincible. Because this fire spitter was being annoying to them. And the queen, she's just chilling out there. We'll use these rock loons on this Tesla to help out. It's every little bit's gonna help. If only I had 1 extra rock loon instead of using 3 there, but it did make the funnel, so it was nice still. And we'll minion principality right through this rage tower section. We'll have plenty of everything pushing on through it. Look at the fire might still coming too. Yeah, this is nice. All the air traps are in that core. Quite a bit of air traps to be honest. But we got the Sneezy, the minion prince, the Phoenix still. We got enough. We got enough. We'll be all good. Because these dragons literally stay the entire pack together. I think this is the best funnel I've done on them in a long time. Because literally everything was top tier. Look at that. Gigabomb was here. NATO was with the Gigabomb, yeah. And that side wasn't baited, so that was the perfect spot to approach. But also, this spot looks baited too. So it looks like they baited this side and this side. And we avoided both. Nice. That's very nice RC charge value then. Alright, this base. Triple multi-inferno tower right in the center. So we want to find a way to get into here. What would be the easiest way? If we just RC'd right here, we took out this Rockaloons, took out this Rockaloons, and should be pretty much forced to go into the mono, yeah? Then we can just giant arrow out here, hit that back in air fence or something. Okay, and the sweepers are in that core too, so we can just do 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 256 will drop us invis. And I'll drop another Rockaloon just to help take out that mortar again. Because we do have extras. Alright, and then we'll do 6 for this invis. And we'll invis redirect here just to be safe. I want to be completely safe. She would have went to this mono either way, but I'm not risking it. And there's 4 builder huts in there. That is toxic. But we are in this core now. She's not going to run out, it looks like. Because she should pull rightwards, right? Almost. I'm not going to haste it because I feel like there'd be a NATO right in this spot. That's like a really good spot for a tornado trap. On this rage tower. Well, I guess if you're trying to bait RC charge for legends, maybe not. But in general, for like hard mode, that'd be a decent spot for it. And you probably see it right there. At least I'm thinking. And she's going to push forward. Yep. And she'll get in towards this town hall, which will pop the haste. And there could be a NATO through here, but I only got 2 invis left. So not like I got much choice. We'll get down both rage towers, which is very, very, very nice. Well, we are going to trigger the Giga Bomb. Then from here, we can hit the back end air defense. No, we don't. No, we don't. Alright, well, we'll send the dragons in towards this right side. Together CC, so we'll just poison this world champion and these firecrackers. We'll send in the ice hound. We use baby dragon to help funnel, baby dragon to help clean up, other baby dragon to help funnel, but it's not really funneling too well, but we are on the natural edge of the base, right? You see how this is the edge? So that's going to still funnel us in, kinda, naturally. As well as a giant arrow took out all this section in the corner, so that funnels us as well. Another thing to think about, that is the funnel too. That's nice. We'll drop some minions, archers. There's a NATO, yep. Trying to bait the RC charge in this direction, that makes sense. Pop the warn ability just cause. I mean, we're taking some damage, we might as well pop it. It will heal up some dragons back up. But yeah, we probably could have slide a warn and minion prince ability on this base. After the RC charge like that, there's just nothing that can stop. There's just nothing. Minion prince ability just through all the back end buildings. Well, Archer headhunters out this defending king, and there we go. The unicorn doing work with the queen. The P.E.K.K.A is tanking for her nicely, and all was well. All was very, very, very well. Alright, this base. Double rage. What was even in this rage tower? I don't even know. But we're just going for the middle multi-inferno and hopefully path to the inside of the other ones. Hopefully this left one because the mono is more valuable than crusher mode for dragons, of course. Now, so we'll just avoid this flame spitter, this firecracker to the very end. And we can just RC charge, say here, we can just giant arrow out there, or giant arrow out here, or giant arrow. We'll just do it in a corner. We'll be good. And this spot, it might be baited very, very well. It might not be. We're doing 7-3 instantly because there's a double scatter over here and a Giga Bomb. So my Fox will take some massive damage just by nature of the scatters, double scatter, and the Giga Bomb. So I'm not risking the Spear Fox self at all. We're just playing safe, safe, safe. We're just doing 7-3. The Spear Fox got down to half HP from the Giga Bomb. Well, Champion didn't get touched by it because that's just what happens, I guess. And we're just gonna do 7, and then we're gonna do 3 again. Is there any massive things here? I guess we'll just earthquake through here. We'll get to this other scatter. And it looks like she will go for this left, right? Yes, perfect. She just hit some giant bombs. We found some. The fox is really, really, really low. So we're just gonna do 7. Probably hit a giant bomb here. Nope. Okay, nice. Then we're just gonna do 3. Are we gonna get into the I invis too soon, but we did get into the inferno. I got scared the fox was gonna be dead. 2, 3, 4. Alright, and we'll take out the mono. Alright, that's perfect. Actually, yeah, we'll just giant arrow through that back end sweeper. Yeah, I meant to hit the air defense. I definitely meant to hit that sweeper, not the air defense that I was aiming for. Cookies going in underneath the dragons is clutch. That's so much value. They're honestly underrated with dragons underneath it like that. And what's an ice hound in the help tank? Use baby dragon help funnel, and the queen made a natural funnel on this back end too. Take out this air defense and some rockets. Oh, never mind. There's some Teslas there. Take out this air defense with some rockaloons. We still have the warn ability, which will pop here through the town hall poison. It looks like the NATO as well as some air traps. That is a very nice warn ability, I think. If I must say so myself. But yeah, from here, the base is pretty much wrecked. Drop some cleanup. Drop some cleanup. Send a rockaloon to help support. Minion Prince ability to his back in Rage Tower. Hit every single building in the Rage Tower. We didn't hit the air defense, but the air defense is off by itself. It's not raged up, so it'll be fine. And we got the fire mites still coming through. The dragons all coming through. Are they gonna one-shot these firecrackers? Okay, well, kinda. Kinda. Actually, did some massive damage to them. Were they raged up firecrackers too because of that? Maybe. Maybe that could be interesting. You try to rage up firecrackers. Maybe. Maybe not. Either way, a pretty easy base. Pretty easy. Alright, this base. This one's always pretty simple. We just go into this section, take out the two Infernos, Rage Tower, Poison Tower. And then from there, you just kind of walk around the base. What we'll do is we are going to Rocket Loon out these bomb towers, though. So I'll do 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2. And at 256, we'll drop this invis, just because it'll help our pathing to get into this core. I use 3 on that left side, because for some reason, I don't know why, sometimes I need 3, sometimes I only need 2. But I felt like I was going to need 3 on one of these, so I just kind of placed it on one. I was hoping to work out. And then we'll do 3, and we'll just Earthquake this entire section. Looks like there's only 2 builder huts on it, so it shouldn't be too tricky for us to get in there. And we'll do 7. Usually there's a NATO here, sometimes there's not, but if it doesn't matter if there is or isn't, because it'll be the same difference for us. This entire core is going to go down, so it won't matter. We'll just do 7. We are in the poison tower, so you definitely not want to hasten the poison. And then 3, we'll take out the crusher mortar. The fox might die here. We'll do 7. The fox is dead, yeah. And then 3, we'll haste soon. Alright, we're gonna risk a NATO, we're just hasting. We only have what, a few invis left anyways. 2, 3, 4. Alright, take out the Inferno. Alright, take out the multi-edge tower. Perfect. And we just invis directly over. Take out the builder huts. And then from there, we can just drop the Queen Siege Bricks on this left side. Just because of the fact that it has the little troops over there. And we'll take out the sweeper. And we'll send in the dragons. We probably should have sent it on the other side, thinking about it now. Because this side's a lot thinner. Yeah, that would make more sense. But we are getting those little troops over there. We'll just get this firecracker out now, because that thing is going to be trying to get us. Or actually, never mind. Baby Dragon hit a black air bomb, it looks like. And never mind. Our funnel is dicey because we went on the thin side of the dragons, which is not what you should be doing, but I don't think it will matter. I don't think so. Me and Prince, he's doing his thing still. Pop his ability to his back end. We'll start the warn ability, which I guess we'll just use for the queen and the cookies. Move forward, quicker. Get the cookies in there. Aw, man. The cookies weren't in there. I was hoping the cookies would be invincible. I was really hoping. Yeah, the queen, she'll get through this multi-gear for us. We have the minion prince up top, and this is a really nasty way to finish off the base. Really nasty. Like, this guy's gonna watch his defense be like, how does this 3-star me? After that RC and dragon placement, but it was just all the RC charge. Yeah, we really should have sent the dragons on this side. That would have made more sense. Because it was thicker over here and a lot thinned out over here. So the queen would get more value over here anyways. And should have went on the outside instead of going on the inside. Yeah, little things like that can really mess up your attack. It really can. Alright. So we want a giant arrow into this core. What would be the easiest way to get into this core is going to be the question. Hmm. I mean, we hit this giant arrow. This has a lot of buildings. This side has minimal buildings, but could be trapped. Maybe just right there. Yeah, so we RC here. Yeah, that looks easy. Giant arrow there. Use 2 rocket loons here. Okay. Well, giant arrow, 2 rocket loons, and then 256 will drop this first invis. So we take out the invis tower. Oh, we have to drop in a third rocket loon for that bomb tower. The queen, she was making that fun over on that side too. We're gonna do 7 and 3 for the rest of these invis, just because it's gonna be annoying otherwise. It's gonna be very annoying. Is she gonna go the correct direction? I mean, if I invis here, will that push her into this core? It does. Perfect. And we're going to invis over again. So I take her to the rest of the core. Now she's in here. And now she's in. We can just do 7 and 3 for these invis. Spear Fox might die here to this flame spinner. Okay, it doesn't. Perfect. 3. Then let's pop the haste. Alright. Oh. Well. Well. 7. And then 3. Oh, well. She's going to take some damage. Don't die, Fox, please. Okay, she got another cycle off. That's good. Alright, 7. Alright, and then she's gonna go invis over the CC troops, right? Oh, well, it doesn't even matter. There's 3 ice golems, it won't matter. We'll just drop the dragons on this left side. I'm gonna do this left side just because it's gonna be less damage. And we'll drop the siege breaks over there. I mean, there's more damage through here. I'm gonna take out these cookies to help out. Baby dragon to help clean up. Baby dragon to help clean up. Send 2 rocket loons because this ice hound's gonna be tanking, so you might as well take advantage of that. And we'll poison, we'll headhunter, we'll archer, we'll minion, we'll spam just literally everything into this minion prince. Just take it out. And we'll probably swag this minion prince ability, honestly. I swear that queen got a whole bunch of value making that funnel for us. She really, really did. And these cookies, they're just one shot and everything. You know what? We're swagging both abilities. We're swagging both. Easy peasy. Down goes multi-arch tower. That's what we like to see. That is what we like to see. Well, GG. That was really nice. I went on also on this side the flame spinner because the flame spinner gave a lot more access into that core. Because I didn't have to use any redirects. I just went to the flame spinner and it was instantly in there. Wait, no, I did use one redirect, but still, I had to use like multiple trying to like finesse her in. It was a pretty easy way to get her in. All right, this space. Triple multi Inferno Tower. Usually just go right for this middle one. There is Geek Bomb here, so it might just be baited. I think I attacked a very similar base today. Also, it's Temper. I don't say his name right. I think he's reset number 8. I mean, he has golden tickets, so we'll see. All right, so we're just gonna RC directly in. Please don't be bait. We're doing 7-3 because it's likely super baited, especially Giga Bomb here. And the double scatters, we're not gonna let the Fox die. That's not my agenda. There's one giant bomb. All right, agenda Giga Bomb is already popped. All right, we'll do 7. Tailless Inferno. And we'll invis over at 3. All right, she'll push on forward. Probably hit another giant bomb in here. She probably will. She definitely is going to. We should have earthquake a little bit sooner. 7. All right, there's the giant bomb. Then we'll do 3. Scatters hurt. They hurt. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. All right, which way she's gonna go? I still don't know if she has a certain direction yet. 2, 3, 4. All right, she's gonna go for the minion prince. Why was she gonna go for the minion prince, bro? What? She's had some very strange pathing lately. 2, 3, 4. Oh, it was just get the town hall. 2, 3, 4. Okay, well, we'll just let that happen. Send the dragons onto this left side. Without the air defense, so we can delay the warden ability and delay the hound. We'll send the queen on this right side. We'll giant arrow out the inferno and the air defense, bro. Bro, that was massive. I didn't realize it was low. We giant arrowed it out. That was very, very nice. So we'll get some nice fight on this right side, especially the fire mites. Use a baby dragon help funnel. Baby dragon help funnel. Take out those cookies. That'll definitely help us. And then we just rocket loon out here. Rocket loon out with the ice hound. Ice hound pop's gonna give us more rocket loon value. Yeah, actually, if the ice loon does pop, it does pops. Well, baby dragon help take out this wizard tower. Never mind, it won't. Well, warn ability through this rage tower. And the queen, she's unfortunately is gonna die over here. It looks like. Yeah, the multi-arch tower mono is just gonna be too much for her. But we are gonna have the royal ghost up top to help push in the army, as well as this minion prince ability, which I'm not sure exactly when we can use it because he's not popped the correct direction until right now, which is perfect. We're gonna get through this NATO on the other rage tower. It looked like so. Obey the 2 rage towers, and the fire mites get so much value, so much value. It'll be a nice, easy 3-star. Even getting super baited in the RC charge, I realize is likely baited. But CC pulled me into the town hall, and I giant arrowed out the inferno. That was nice. That was really, really nice. I like that. Easy peasy. We did end up going plus 320 again today, easily, just because it's just so much value, I swear. I swear, it was nice. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, appreciate if you guys like, subscribed. I'll see you guys tomorrow.